Hey boys, welcome back to some more Cricket 19 My Player Career, and it's actually the knockout final. I think it's just the final of the Sheffield Shield, where we're taking on the Tassie Tigers. We did beat them pretty comfortably, I think, a couple of games ago, but over our career we've definitely had some enthralling battles with the Tassie side here. But I didn't simulate a couple of rounds. I think I put myself out of the team for like 2 or 3 games of this season, just because I didn't want to simulate, because I want to keep my stats like pure. I don't want to get like a random 300 or something off like just simulating, and also don't want to wreck my stats. So because I'm the captain, I subbed myself out, gave myself a bit of a spell, and yeah, we progressed to the final. So obviously we're gonna be we're back. We're full strength in this one, and as you can see there, the best bowling figures, 7 for 64. We got that. Was that the last match we played? We got those figures. It was an absolute slogfest, but we got the 7 wickets. So it was it was rewarding, but also an absolute nightmare to bowl that many overs. As that's got to be close. Bo Webster, he's a tall man. Not given. Jeez, that had to be close. Maybe the height might have hit him just outside the line. Is this one? Is that a catch? Apparently it's out. He must have got a little bottom edge onto the pad, and what a grab by Pearson. Keeper doing just incredible work there. The man in close didn't react at all, but our keeper Pearson, excellent job. And yeah, that was an incredible catch. I was going up for the LB because it looked absolutely plumb, but yeah, big under edge on it. So we come out here, 1200s, 2850s, average of 56. You know, it's pretty darn good stats considering our bowling stats are probably more impressive. Bowling average of 12 point something, just obscene. So yeah, as an all-rounder goes, I think we're in pretty good standings. As we only trail by 96 in this match so far. We are well and truly on top. You would expect to be a bit of a belter here, but obviously the ball is dominating the bat as it stands. We bundled the Tigers out, and you know they're off to a pretty decent start with the ball, 2 for 40. But myself, Labuschagne at the crease, so could be some tough work for the Tigers bowlers. That is a cracking shot. Jackson Bird, first ball of his spell. On the up, we've just punched it for 4 beautifully. That was quick. That was absolutely lightning. It was only it was only 137.8, but good lord, that was fast. It just looked quick as well. But the big in-swinger, and we have got super lucky. We've just jammed down on it and copped a little under edge, and it's just moved it enough to miss the off peg. We got so lucky on that one. It was, I don't know, I guess it was because it was so full. It looked so quick. I don't know, like that ball there, 138, it didn't seem anywhere near as quick. Go back and watch those again. Just, are they actually quicker in the air? It definitely felt like it. I don't know, maybe it just caught me off guard, and we were just genuinely late on it, but it definitely beat us for pace. But yeah, we got extremely lucky. So count our lucky stars there. We didn't get our stumps castled, as again just a cracking shot down the ground. Not a bad ball by any means. It's a good length delivery, just going away from us slightly, but hitting it on the up. Just a cracking shot. So far, the good length deliveries are going the journey. It's the very full length balls that are causing us some issues at this time. Tries to bang it in short, and we have just rocked back, smacked it over for another boundary. So 2 for 60. Myself and Labuschagne doing a good little fight back job here. Only trail by 75. We're just knocking it off. We'd love to We'd love to be only 2 wickets down when we get to even. That would be absolutely ideal. And then, geez, it's a good ball. Jackson Bird, he's bowling quick. He's bowling quick. I don't know if Jackson Bird's ever bowled at 140 kilometers, but he's cranking it up. That was a ripping ball. Again, just getting a little bit of shape away. He is a fairly natural swing bowler with a very new ball. He doesn't swing it for long, but brand new ball. He can get a little bit of shape away. It was always funny when Bird was sort of initially in the Australian setup. He was always touted as the next Glenn McGrath. I was never a huge fan of Jackson Bird. He did a fine job for his time in the Australian Test side. You know, he did his job fine. As we're gonna get a cheesy four overthrows again there. Again, don't mean to do it, but yeah, he did a fine job. But it was always. I hate it whenever they were talking him up as the next Glenn McGrath, dude. It was absolutely killing me. And then Josh Hazlewood came along, and he was the next Glenn McGrath. But at least, I mean, Hazlewood, he's definitely no Glenn McGrath. Let's be real. But he is a definite step above Jackson Bird, and a little bit more appropriate, I would say, to compare rather than Bird. So yeah. It's you know, a few struggles around that time. Australia was definitely finding a bit of trouble in the international arena for sure. It was a bit of an awkward changeover stage. Just trying to find a good bowling attack. But we finally got there again. It's looking pretty good for the Australian team. As this has been a very, very productive over. Gurinder Sandhu going the journey, 3 fours and a single to finish it off there. As that is a cracking shot on the not quite a half volley, not quite a good length. It was sort of that in between length, able to just punch forward and just smack it out the middle of the bat. So Bird, he's bowled pretty well. I mean, he's gone for none for 18 into his third over here. A little bit unlucky, it had to be said. He could have had us out very, very quickly, and he's bowled some ripping deliveries. But yeah, he's gone the journey because he's. I mean, he hasn't even really bowled many bad balls. we've hit a few cracking shots off some good length deliveries. So yeah, you know. Good bowling, but probably even better batting at the minute. We survived our one little scare, and we've capitalized on anything in our zone, as we could have potentially snuck a single, but we don't need to run out at this stage. It's a very nice little partnership forming with Labuschagne. Probably hasn't been like I think I talked about this previously, but I batted with Labuschagne a few times, and every time he's out in the middle, I feel like it should be a big partnership, but he hasn't quite gone on in this career mode like he has in real life, it seems. So this is a good little, hopefully a little bit of a turning point for him in a big game here, final in the Sheffield Shield. Hopefully he can with ourselves really steer us and in the team to get in a dominant position. You know, a lot of players, they, you know, their whole career is not built on one match, but a lot of times, like a season can be as simple as one good innings, one really quality innings, and confidence is just a huge thing in any sport, as that is a beautiful shot, dude. Short, wide, just guides it off the face of the bat for a 4, as that must be the 50-run partnership stand. I talked about this a bit ago as well, but I don't know why they don't come up with a little display for the partnership, because I used to do that in the previous games. I don't know, it's something I find weird, but yeah, you know, maybe for next game. Maybe for next game. But yeah, confidence is it's huge. It's absolutely massive. Because I mean, you'll see players, they from one season to the next, and it's probably way more prominent and easy to sort of see in like a T20 comp. Like the Big Bash League is a perfect example. From one season to the next, a player can just go from an absolute, oh no, we've cracked it straight down the throat of the deep square. Can you believe it? There was one man back there. The short ball banged in. The plan, it worked a treat for them. I'm a compulsive hooker of the ball. It was short. I try to get it more fine than that, but we've just hit it straight down the throat. So we didn't get the 50, unfortunately. I think we still have a pretty sizable lead, or not really at all. We got like a 43 run lead. So I mean, not the worst, but not the best for sure. Well, you know, you take any lead, but yeah, the position we were in, that's a bit of a blue for sure. We just need to hit that along the ground. It was set up for a big innings, unfortunately. But yeah, just finishing off on that point, the Big Bash is just a perfect example. Like you'll see a player, they look like they can't miss hit a ball. Next season, they can't hit it out of the middle. It's confidence. Confidence is a massive part of cricket, massive part of any sport. If you're not fit, like if you got the wrong thoughts going through your head at the time, as we come out here, target of 222. We didn't get much of a bowl, which honestly I'm not too displeased about. I'm happy for the other bowlers to do the work. Honestly, I love getting wickets, but sometimes you want a bit of a spell, and our bowlers are doing an excellent game this final. So you know the bowlers have done the business. It's up to us batters to finish off the job. And Joey Burns, 32 off 54, doing a fantastic job. We're the new man at the crease. We you know, honestly, it should be in the bag, but we're in this position with Labuschagne. We were like 2 for 80. We got out, and then we got bundled out for definitely not 200. Was it how much? No, it would have been way less than 200. So, yeah, we definitely, myself, Burns, this needs to be a big partnership. Just, you know, if we can be there for the end, that's as good as it can get. But as long as we can crack off, you know, the majority of these runs, then we should be safe sailing. But I don't want to speak too soon, because the middle to lower order just collapses badly. So we cannot leave it up to the middle order. They just don't have it in them. Honestly, they just don't have it in them. As that is a short wide delivery, absolutely dispatched. You know, is it a risky shot? Personally, I don't think so. Short and wide, if you throw the bat at it, I've said this plenty of times as well, but if you throw the bat at it, you gotta have to get a really faint edge for it to go to a slips or a keeper. And even then, like a really faint edge, it's probably gonna go over the top because it's short. So any sort of bat on it, it's gonna go. If there's a man back there, maybe put the shot away, but a genuine 4-day cricket field, not usually going to have a third man or a deep point at especially early in your innings. Later, you know, deep point is a fairly prominent fielder, but not early on here, and especially a game like this. You know, you need wickets. You also do need to save runs, so you can't really be giving away cheap singles as this time. They've got a couple men back for the short ball. We're going to push for 2. Good lord, we were in and out slowly. I guess we did play it off the back foot, so it's always a little bit tough to get up the other end and back, but we got there somehow. Direct hit, we were absolutely gone. But thankfully we were safe. But yeah, they're obviously going for a little bit of a tactic. Obviously, we hold out in the first innings to the short ball. This time, with a couple of men back, it does definitely change the way we play the short ball. Like we're not going to go over the top unless we're feeling very confident. As again, we're gonna push for 2. That is honestly is not good running. I mean, we got there, so I guess it is good running, but It's not. It's really not good running. We could have easily run ourselves out twice there. That is just a beautiful shot. The back foot punch through forward point. That is just majestic, dude. What a shot. That's a shot that it's probably our most impressive looking shot. You know, it's a tough shot to play in real life, but on the game here, we're fairly accustomed to that back foot square drive. It's a beautiful shot. So Joe Burns doing a sensational job. 42 of 65 is Riley Meredith. Steams in here, bowls us a full toss, and we have just absolutely smoked it. That has gone an absolute mile. I don't know why the full tosses, they go so freaking far in this game. I don't think I actually can't remember if I've turned the shot force up a little bit. I don't think I did. I think I was going to, and then like a patch came out and it just naturally increased. So I don't think I've even got the shot force modifier up at all. But the full tosses, if you time them, they go so far. So that's why I go for it, and it was a pretty safe shot. No mid on in play. Obviously, just a standard mid off. So it was a ball to hit. He put it up in the slot. We can't say no to it. So we went for it. Absolutely smoked it out of the screws. As just banged in short one there. 147 clicks. He's steaming in here. This time we don't get the 4 overthrows. I was thinking about sneaking one, but Joe Burns is a little lazy there. We also were a little bit backed up too fast, so don't need to risk it. Target almost under 100 to win. It's looking pretty good, as long as there's another one. That one I didn't even go for a run. I don't really know why the fielder had a peg at the non-strikers there. We didn't even take off for the run. Was Joe Burns sort of wandering out of the crease? I don't think so, but we get a cheap 4 again. Yeah, that was a little strange. Unfortunately, oh no, a couple of failures with the bat. This has actually been a fairly disappointing match for us. I mean, we did have a couple of games rest, so we came in a little bit under prepped and just a little bit maybe in holiday mode still, but yeah, disappointing. We're gonna get the victory fairly comfortable. We did lose a few wickets there, but Labuschagne, man of the match. He didn't do a whole lot, but he got 50. I don't know why Burnsy didn't get it, but hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.